I'm Jason Jarrett. I'm 31 years old, and I am head tailor and head of sales with Eric Adler.
I'm Adler Bornhop, and I'm 28, and this is my line, Eric Adler Clothing.
Absolutely. Every day when we choose to go out and do something, like our mindset is to leave an impression. And so fashion allows us to do that without speaking words sometimes. So when we do go out and we do meet with people, what we have to offer is what we do. And so what we're wearing can leave the right impact. And so we think through the details of what we're wearing and why we're wearing it and what we want to present, the brand that we want to present, how we want to present it so that we can have the best impact in others' lives. Even if they speak no words to us, it still leaves an open door for later if we want to talk to them or have the right impact in them. So fashion plays a huge part in that as far as cultivating relationships with other people. So definitely.
When I was living in Spain, I noticed that walking through the streets, everyone was well dressed, and that really inspired me. Since then, I wanted to bring that mentality and help that stick more here in the United States and have people be better dressed and present themselves better.
I don't know. I mean, look what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing a t-shirt with a vest and a bolo tie. I don't know. I like things to be a little bit loud. You'll see Eric does a lot of like monochromatic looks, like he's got a lot of gray and things like that he likes. I don't mind more contrast. My personal style is a little bit different. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised I'm not wearing snakeskin cowboy boots. It's just that's kind of how it's always been. I've always leaned towards the louder articles or pieces that we make. The one that's in the Tennessee Museum is my favorite one, the floral piece. So I think I tend to go a little bit louder than most, but I mean, I also love just traditional classic bold looks. So I don't know. It's just, I think it's about the flair for me more than anything. So
For me, it's tastefully bold, and I really love mixing patterns. There's an art to it, and I love messing with all kinds of different fabrics, textiles, and colors. Yeah, tastefully bold.
tastefully bold. I did always recognize him as a very vibrant and loud fashion icon in that world. And so it's hard for him not to be a little bit of and make a little bit of an impression no matter who you are in the fashion world, unless you just don't pay attention really. Sorry, anybody out there doesn't know who David Bowie is. But yeah, I would definitely say that he has made an impact, whether I realize it or not, in some of the things. I mean, I'm wearing purple pants, like. I have a hard time answering that. I don't know if I know an actual Nashville style, because that is our goal, is to be style setters or trend setters. So like this, like what you see right here, this is Nashville style. So sorry if that's arrogant, but that's my belief.
I think that Nashville style is more casual, and I think that's an image that most people get from the music industry. They look up to musicians in this town, and there's a lot of musicians that are tastemakers, and what we're trying to do obviously is get people more dressed up and away from the grungy look, which is cool, definitely cool, but
This is how you can dress up the grungy look. Just
there's all kinds of ways to do it, and you got to do your own thing too.
I mean, I've seen it both ways. I think we've got work to do. Definitely. I mean, take this building for instance. Like, in searching for new shops, that's one thing that we were always asking for and looking for and things like that. I remember a party we went to where they don't think they even put the ramp in until like 2 hours towards the end of the party, and it's like, so yeah, you can see people are trying to and endeavoring to make it better, but we still got work to do. I mean,
I would like to say that it's moving in the right direction, but I'm not too sure.
on the social side of that question, you definitely. The accessibility side, definitely. I'll stick with, yeah, we definitely need some work on that. But socially,
I think
I would think.
I think that we have a pretty progressive city, and I know that the mayor's progressive lady, and I think that that
awesome.
spirit is going to push things like this, to the front, and just more education and awareness will help too.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem.
Of course not.
That's only because I can fit them to my body or make them.
Once you understand the art of the fit, you understand that you're always going to have problems finding clothes that fit your body because everyone's different. Off the rack, I mean, I can't tell you how many things I'll pick up that says medium or large or whatever. It has random sizes and they fit differently every time. So in doing what we do, either tailoring or just fabricating from nothing, you make a connection to really find the right fit because you're making the connection with a person. To me, that's the biggest part of what we do is to make the right connection with people because that's who we're dressing. That's who we're making clothes for. Yeah, because you got people like us.
Because we have us.
Yeah, that.
EAC, that's
all you need. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. But then, like, even that, I mean, you've got stuff like Black by Maria Silver and, like, Amanda Valentine that do things that are custom, and they're all local. Like, there's a lot of people that are out there and that have been around or up and coming outside of us and other people that are taking on the responsibility to make things work, to have more local stuff like. Well, first, I love you guys, so that was an easy yes to the project. And as it unfolded, the depth of what you guys were going for, it fit right along the lines with like how most things that I do mean to me, and that's helping other people, helping to bring either awareness or appreciation or love or consideration to groups of people. All my life, that's what I've strived to do, and this was just a huge yes, like opportunity to being able to either make people aware or just make people feel good and make people understand that the traditional high school mentality of you can only be fashionable if this is out the door. That's out the door, completely out the door, and that's what makes this meaningful to me for sure.
For me, first of all, I think it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
And most important, like Jason was saying, is just the ability to help others. And one of my daily internal monologues is how can I take what has been given to me and give back in some way and help out or do something that's like worth a while. Not all of us, but a lot of us are caught up in our own lives, and it's hard to get out of it sometimes. So opportunity like this is very special, and like I said, it's gonna be fun.
Cool.
That'll do for that.
Shots.
We've got some really good